This is Matt, and these are the metal vinyl releases for August 2024. Starting with August 2nd, expect a re-recorded album from German power metal band Blind Guardian. This is Somewhere Far Beyond Revisited, to be released by Nuclear Blast Records. So as the title states, this is a revisit of the band's fourth studio album, Somewhere Far Beyond, originally released in 1992. Vinyl variants on this one will be classic black, as well as curacao and blue, white, black marbled, all in an unspecified number of copies. Music video available for the track The Quest for Tanalorn. It's very epic and dramatic with fiery solos and up-tempo riffing. You can find that at the Nuclear Blast YouTube channel. So, I don't really have a history with this band, but if you do and you don't mind re-recorded material, then of course, check into this. Also on August 2nd will be the latest 7-inch EP from American thrash band Hirax. This is Faster Than Death, to be released by Doommentia Records. Vinyl variants will be red and yellow, each of which limited to 250 copies. So, since I've heard nothing from this EP, in fact I can't find anything on the internet regarding audio, I'm hoping that some sample is posted later, as I'd like to check this out before buying it. But Hirax is a classic band, so maybe it's worth a blind buy. I guess we'll find out in August. Moving on to August 9th, we'll get the fourth studio album from Italian death metal band Fulci. This is Duckface Killings, to be released by $20 Spin. Vinyl variants will be blue, hot pink, neon violet merge with neon yellow and red splatter, ultra clear with red, blue, black swirl, blood red inside electric blue, and of course classic black, all of which in an unspecified number of copies. A visualizer video is also available for the track Rotten Apple. Really fun that it leads with a sample from the movie New York Ripper, from Fulci, the director, of course. The track that follows is blasty, growly, and with some serious crunching riffs. Check it out at the $20 Spin Label YouTube channel. So I've heard quite a bit from this band, and I have dug their stuff so far, so I should probably pull the trigger and finally get one of their albums. Maybe it'll be this one. Also on August 9th, look out for the 13th studio album from Swedish power metal band HammerFall. This is Avenge the Fallen, to be released by Nuclear Blast Records. Vinyl variants will be gold in an unspecified number of copies, purple at 500 copies, and splatter also at 500 copies. Music videos are out for both Hail to the King and The End Justifies. As you might expect, the tracks are triumphant with clean melodic vocals, martial drums, and plenty of that European power metal some of you kids like. But if I were to pick one, maybe check out The End Justifies first for its speedier and heavier approach, but maybe watch both at the Nuclear Blast Records YouTube channel. So, you know the drill, European power metal is not always my bag, but check it out if it's yours. And also on August 9th, expect the third studio album from American blackened death thrash band Oxygen Destroyer. This is Guardian of the Universe, to be released by Redefining Darkness Records. Vinyl variants will be blue at 200 copies, yellow at 200 copies, and orange at 200 copies. Music videos are available for Shadow of Evil, as well as Eradicating the Symbiotic Hive Mind Entity from Beyond the Void. Great title. Of course, it's just the audio tracks with old Godzilla movie footage put to them. Both tracks are fast and aggressive in the way death thrash fans should appreciate. You can find them both at the Redefining Darkness YouTube channel. So, pretty good stuff, and given the two tracks, I'm motivated to want to hear more of this. Moving on to August 16th, we'll get the 13th studio album from Swedish melodic death metal band Dark Tranquility. This is End Time Signals, to be released by Century Media Records. Vinyl variants will be black at an unspecified number of copies, pearlescent deep blue at 500 copies, transparent light blue at 300 copies, which is a Bengens Vinyl Club exclusive, neon orange at 300 copies, which is an EMP at all French outlets exclusive, and light pink at 300 copies, which is a Ginza and Napalm Records exclusive. There is also a deluxe gatefold edition with 14 tracks, including 2 bonus tracks on a second record with an etching on the reverse. Vinyl will be Midnight Haze for the EU and Neuronal Fire for the US. Music video available for Unforgivable, as well as a visualizer video for The Last Imagination. Of the two, I lean more towards Unforgivable for its speed, heaviness, and melodicism. But you can check out both at the Century Media Records YouTube channel. So, one track I like and one track that leaves me cold, but I will check out the full album when it drops to make my final decision. Moving on to August 23rd, look out for the 10th studio album from American tech death band Nile. This is The Underworld Awaits Us All, to be released by Napalm Records. Vinyl variants will be classic black in an unspecified number of copies, orange, red, black marbled at 200 copies, which includes a 12-inch, 24-page booklet and slip mat, dark green, yellow splattered at 300 copies, and gold also at 300 copies. Music video for the track, and get ready for this one. Chapter for not being hung upside down on a stake in the underworld and made to eat feces by the 4 apes. Plenty of blasting drums, abrupt time changes, and deep gutturals. Watch it at the Napalm Records YouTube channel. So while I'm not the biggest modern Nile fan, I'm hearing enough with the lead track to at least want to look into it further. Not bad, actually. Also on August 23rd will be the 4th studio album from Canadian black metal band Spectral Wound. This is Songs of Blood and Mire, to be released by Profound Lore Records. Vinyl variants will be classic black in an unspecified number of copies, as well as red at 500 copies. An audio track is available for Aristocratic Suicidal Black Metal. It's a stompy number with black screeches and distorted power chords, not to mention a lot of single note soloing. You can find it at the Profound Lore Records YouTube channel. So it's black metal on the raw side, relatively speaking. It's fine, I might check out more later, but it's typically not my thing. And also on August 23rd, expect the latest compilation album from American heavy power metal band Warlord. This is From the Ashes to the Archives, The Hot Pursuit Continues, to be released by High Roller Records. So this comp is largely a re-record of their 2002 studio record Rising Out of the Ashes, plus one re-recorded track from their 1983 EP Deliver Us, all with their current lineup. Vinyl variants will be Transparent Deep Purple at 450 copies, which is a High Roller Records exclusive. Silver White Galaxy at 150 copies, also a High Roller Records exclusive. And Classic Black at 400 copies. A lyric video is available for the track Invaders. It's slightly heavier than the original, but the differences are somewhat minimal. But check it out at the High Roller Records YouTube channel. So this isn't bad at all, and being a fan of this type of trad metal, I will be checking out the full release when it comes out. Could be good. Moving on to August 30th, look out for the 11th studio album from extreme metal band Deceased. This is Children of the Morgue, to be released by Hell's Headbangers. Vinyl variants are unknown, as Hell's doesn't have a vinyl listing on their site as of yet, but the promo blurb on the Bandcamp page, as well as the band's Facebook page, both promise vinyl, the latter listing it as double vinyl, so we'll see what we get. Anyways, the visualizer video is out for the title track. It's definitely thrashy with those heavy metal touches here and there, plus a pinch of creepy for good measure. You can watch that at the Hell's Headbangers 666 YouTube channel. So I was already curious about this one right as it was first announced, which means that I definitely want to hear the entire album. Overall, could be a buy. Also on August 30th, we'll get the 4th studio album from American grindcore band Nails. This is Every Bridge Burning, to be released by Nuclear Blast Records. Vinyl variants will be Transparent Forest Green at 6,500 copies, Transparent Orange at 800 copies, which is a Nuclear Blast exclusive, Red at 500 copies, which is an all-in merch exclusive, Light Blue at 500 copies, which is also an all-in merch exclusive, and Purple at 500 copies, which is a closed casket activities exclusive. Audio track of Imposing Will is available. Classic grindcore sound replete with alternating fast and slow riffs. Lots to pack into the 82-second runtime. Anyways, find that track at the Nails YouTube channel. So I'm pretty much of a fickle bastard when it comes to grind, but as I often say, I'll check it out when it drops and see what I think of the entire album. As for reissues on vinyl, on August 9th, expect a 30th anniversary edition of the self-titled EP from Dark Funeral, but with 4 bonus tracks, to be released by Century Media Records. Also on the 9th will be a reissue of Painter of Dead Girls by Pig Destroyer on Relapse Records. And also on August 9th, look out for a reissue of Temple of Void's first 2 albums, both Lords of Death and of Terror and the Supernatural, from Hammerheart Records. Armored Saint will reissue their Revelation and La Raza full-lengths on August 16th via Metal Blade Records. And on August 30th, Lamb of God's 20th anniversary edition of Ashes of the Wake will be released by Epic Legacy. So although we're still in the festival season and releases aren't as plentiful, I'm still eyeing a few of these upcoming records, including the ones from Fulci, Oxygen Destroyer, Warlord, and Deceased. But how about you? Let me know which albums you're gonna get, whether or not I mention them, as well as anything else that comes to mind in the comments below. Always love hearing from you. Of course, if you dug this video, feel free to give it a like, but maybe also share it on social media. Also, if you've never subscribed to my channel before, it would be awfully great if you did. And of course, if you're brand new to my channel, my name is Matt. This is the Accusation Network, where each and every week I do videos on metal vinyl collecting, but also classic and modern metal in general. If you like the sound of that, definitely check out my playlist. I have many shows in and around the subjects of metal and vinyl and all of that. And as always, thank you for watching, and check back next month for even more metal vinyl releases.